Hey folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing. So what are we checking out today, Teen?
We are checking out this brand new 2026 Rockwood Signature. It's a fifth wheel and it's a 402 SFL that's front living. So come on, let's check it out.
Alrighty, so as you heard Tina mention, this is a 402 SFL. So what does that mean? This is a 40-foot fifth wheel. And Rockwood Flagstaff, they modified their current fifth wheel plant to now produce these 40-foot giants. So I'm gonna put all the specs down below, and we're gonna start off here at the dock light switch. Tina, here's the switch right here, and check out this big, beautiful cap. And one of the neat things, Rockwood Flagstaff, of course, always does a great job with their fiberglass front caps. And new for 26, once again, they hit it out of the park. They are using spray foam installation. Tina, let's take a look at this front compartment here real quick. And I want to show you where the battery compartment is, and that's right here, your disconnect. And look at all this room. One of the neat things with Rockwood Flagstaff, you can order a Master Volt power package. This is a lithium power package straight from the factory. And say you already have a fifth wheel or an RV and you want to add this in the aftermarket, you could call our friends here, ABC Upfitters, and they will design a package according to your needs and install it. So let's break away. I want to show you something. Tina, quick here, I'm going to show you an example of a factory installed Master Volt power package. And Pat and Rose, they actually upfitted this a little bit with some extra components. Let me show you what that looks like. So we're going to look in here, and what Pat and Rose here have, they have two 460 amp hour batteries, and these are lithium batteries, of course, a 3500 watt inverter. And right here, this is the solar controller, and they add an additional 60 amp solar controller because they added some more solar. And then this device right here is a DC to DC charger. One of the neat things with that is there's a plug in the RV right over here, and this is a Anderson connector. And he also has a connector on the inside of the bed of his truck. And when you're driving along, you get 50 amps going right into your batteries. So that's another neat feature as well. Alrighty, up front, we have the Kurt Rotoflex pin box. And working along the side here, of course, this unit has 5 slides, 3 AC units. It's pretty incredible. And take a look here. This is where our 30-pound propane tanks are located. This is one on this side, one on the other. And storage compartment here. Nice large storage compartment up front. Of course, these are our waters. And there's a filter, a water filter in there, and then you can see the auto leveling system on the other door, and I'll show you that a little bit as well. Working our way over here, if you look up, Tina, these are frameless windows. Up top, you have a slide topper, but the neat thing about these frameless windows, I'm going to show you a little bit further back here, are those windows are actually true thermal pane windows. I want you to take a look right over here. If you look, this actually has a gas in between there. So this is a legitimate thermal pane window. So working our way back here, of course, they have their nice large friction door. And light winds, wherever you set it, it's gonna stay. Heavier winds, we're gonna go ahead and use this arm right here and attach it to the door, and it's not gonna move. The other thing I want to point out is these more ride steps. These are a step above. Tina and I actually just had a plant tour of them, and it was pretty incredible. And this has a gas shock assist, so it's nice and light, and they make this just right down the road, which is pretty neat as well. Another neat thing they make, more ride, is the safety rail. And I really like this because this gives you a great handhold all the way up the steps. Easily stows, just like that. You put the pin in, you're good to go. I'm gonna put this back, and I'm gonna close that door. And I want to bring you in here a little closer, Tina, and we're going to check out the suspension. Here, I'll show you this. Now, this is the Kurt Slipper Roller Suspension, and I'm going to drop a little animated video showing you how this moves. It's really neat. It gives this fifth wheel a nice smooth ride and less maintenance. The other thing I want to show you is the drums here. This also has anti-lock braking, and this is standard. And these drums here, because it's a proto, are black. Normally, I'm going to show you this other one that's right across the way here, and you'll see these orange drums. That tells you, or red, that tells you that they're anti-lock brakes. So, Tina?
I think they're red, not orange.
Okay. Well, yeah, they're red. Let's continue along. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
So go ahead and look up top, Teen. There's the first awning as well as another smaller awning in back. And here, take a look here, Teen. The fifth wheel is equipped with a Road Tech TPMS system. So it monitors your tire pressure along with your temperature of each of these tires. And that system is designed by Road Tech. So come along. I want to show you there's power on the side here. Down below is your LP disconnect if you want to set your kitchen up back here. And oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. We're going to look here at this compartment. Some storage, which is nice. But down below this, if you look right here, this has a griddle table set. So it almost looks like a little receiver. And that griddle table set looks like this right here. And it's kind of a neat little table. So that's something else I wanted to point out. And back here, this is our little shower spray. You're going to have hot and cold water, which I love to have it on the campsite. This is very convenient when you're rinsing things off. Team, let's work our way around the back here. And we can start down low. Here's your receiver, and it comes with a 4-way, which is nice. And the capacity of this is a 300-pound tongue weight, 3,000-pound tow rating on a 2-inch receiver, just as the sticker states. And then you might have to come over this way because of the sun. It's so bright. But we got this nice ladder up top there. That is prepped for a rear camera already. There's more windows, of course. And this ladder, I did not mention, this is a 200-pound capacity. Oh, sorry, 250-pound capacity. Here's your 50-amp power. Let me show you where the spare tire is on this as well. The spare tire is right there. And of course, you got a nice sealed underbelly. And there's another view of those axles, and I'm going to try to get a little better. And we're going to go up front, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here you go. On the slide, this is your bedroom slide, or your bed slide. You have this access door, nice magnetic catch.
Oh, you didn't catch that.
And then what I like to show in here is look at the aluminum frame construction they use here. And that is just really sturdy. And it's a decent amount of storage here along with the inside. We'll show you that when Tina's in there. All right, and then let's go ahead and show you the low point drains, black tank, gray tank, that stuff. So here's your black tank right here. There's your T-handle. Here's your gray tank right there. Another gray tank here. And then there's a better view of the suspension and your Goodyear Endurance tires, that Road Tech TPMS system, tire pressure monitoring, and temperature monitoring. Here's your Suburban heater as well, air intake and exhaust. Working around here, this is your ice maker. Back of the refrigerator, this valve here, this is where you would shut off your ice maker And a cute little compressor right there. That's neat. And then continuing along, up top you've got your range exhaust up there. Got a frameless window, slide toppers of course. Right here is a huge water tank. I forget how many gallon water tank this is. There's a vent. Of course, here's your fresh water tank right here. In this compartment, you have your Nautilus panel, and then right here is your leveling system as well. And in front of that leveling system and compartment, your propane tank on this side. So Tina, that wraps up the exterior. Why don't you show us what the interior looks like?
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, so here's another look at the exterior of the 2026 Rockwood Signature 402 SFL. Let's go see what Tina's up to.
Come on inside, but before you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But come on inside this beautiful fifth wheel that Rockwood has, Rockwood Signature. But before you come into this massive kitchen, we're going to go right here. This is a triple zone air conditioning unit. So here you have your tri-zone thermostat. In here is your RV panel, and this has got your solar power here, your solar controller, I'm sorry, and this is your RV panel, which you can access with your smartphone. But this is how you check your tank levels, your awning lights, and putting out your awning and your slides. And it also has a giant extend button here for your bedroom slide. So that is nice in this nice little cabinet here. We're gonna work our way into this massive tall kitchen. But over here on the slide, we've got your dinette, which does have the movable chairs, which is really nice because this is a nice space to do that. But they are in store mode, so they're all strapped together. So I'm not gonna sit down at this table. But we're gonna work our way over into the kitchen over here with this great bar here. I think I would make this a coffee bar because you've got 2 outlets here and you've got a great shelf here. All the drawers are soft close drawers. They are a little tight because this is a brand new model, but they soft close. But look at how deep these are. Down here also is the CO detector, as well as an outlet here. And then work your way over here. You have more cabinet space here, as well as up here. There's a little tap light here for work light. And you have this big Furrion microwave. Look at the size of that. That is huge. Nice Furrion stove, as well as the oven here. Very nice. So we're gonna work our way around here to this beautiful pantry. It's super deep, and it does have an outlet in there as well. So you could store your vacuum cleaner or what have you if you need to charge it. So here is your residential size fridge. It is in store hall mode. Again, we're not gonna mess with that. But then over here you have another pantry. This pantry is shallower, but you're gonna be able to see everything that you put in here. Nice, nice space. I love the dark with the light wood. I love the contrast. It's really cool. Here you have your solid surface countertop island. All the surfaces are solid surface, but here you have this massive deep basin sink, as well as an awesome fixture. But as we are working our way around here, look at all the cabinet space. Look how much storage space you have under there. That is really deep. So you have a place for your scrub brushes here. You have the built-in silverware dividers in this drawer, as well as another deep drawer down here. So then, you know, we're always wondering where to put your trash can. Here's your trash can. There's a drawer in here as well as your cutting board. So you can cut up your vegetables, drop all your scraps in there, but this is removable. So you put that anywhere, and then you slide it back down here. So as we work our way over here, you're gonna notice these beautiful fixtures. There is a vent above Tony's head up there. You could swap that out for a max air vent fan, but you also have your air conditioning unit way up there. So as we work our way up these stairs, going into the giant front living with the teleporter television set right there.
Televator?
It's the teleport. It's going to teleport me somewhere. The televator, as well as all this space up here. But look at this. You've got dual couches here that do fold into a bed on your opposing slides. Very nice. You got lots of cabinetry up here, as well as your theater seating here with the electric kick back. I never should do this because I always rest time. So you have this great window behind me, but then Tony's going to come around here and he's going to show you what I'm looking at over here. We've got the fireplace over here, as well as these cubbies here that have, this is where you do your televator, as well as your satellite cable hookup, as well as your A/B Bluetooth. Your zones, A is inside, B is outside. Your speakers right up here, as well as the air conditioning unit right above Tony's head here. So this is your massive living space, and this is 80 inches tall. So this is nice.
It is nice.
Nice space. So come on, let's go head towards the bathroom as I lose my voice. So we're gonna enter into this super tall bathroom. Great shower. Look at this. This is why I think we could be fifth wheel people. Look how much space there is in here. This is very nice. So, and the drain is right there. Great fixtures. You have cabinet space in here as well. Look at all that. Look how deep those go. That is really big. That's really big.
That is.
Yep. You do have a max air vent fan way up here. And there is a remote on the wall to access that. So I am going to sit on this toilet to see how much space there is. Tons of space. So this is very comfortable. So I'm going to grab the camera from Tony and I'm going to show you the medicine cabinet here, as well as the fixtures, as well as down here. More space down here. And there's your remote there. So there you go. It is in store hall mode. This is a barn door slide on a magnet. So, and then it will latch here. This is nice. That's cool. So there you go. So we're gonna work our way back to the main bedroom back here. There is a king bed on the slide. Look at this. Look how much space you have. This is really nice. You've got shelf space over here. You have cabinets up here, as well as your reading lights, as well as USBs in the reading light. This is nice. There are outlets down here as well. Great shelf here if you have a CPAP machine or whatever. Sound machine, who knows. Television set up here. You have shallower cabinets all along here, but they do hold a lot of stuff. And in this main closet here, you have adjustable shelving as well as a washer dryer prep. So that's nice, that's deep. So you do have another wardrobe here. Look at that. There's a lot of storage in this unit. So down here you have cabinets, as well as down here is also, let's see, just a shelf down there. Drawers here, as well as your like shelf space here. This is a really nice unit. And look at this giant mirror here too. That's really nice. Oh, you've got your converter down there, as well as your light switch, which is dimmable, as well as your sensors for your air conditioning unit above my head as well. This is zone 1, so 1, 2, 3 is what I believe. So in case you didn't have enough storage in here, we do have 2 giant deep drawers underneath the bed, as well as the fact that this bed lifts up. And there's more space under there, and that's what you can access from the outside that Tony showed you earlier. So this is a beautiful fifth wheel. I love the high ceilings for sure, but I really like the front living. I think I
neat.
like that style.
I agree.
Yeah.
Lots of room in this unit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, entertaining possibly, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to TNT RVing.
Yeah, give us a big thumbs up, a like, and we'll see you at the campground.
TNT.